Hello again. Let's continue the deep dive. Last time we stopped as we entered the round table hold. Received an invitation here. So, let's jump right into it. See a bunch of figures here. See a big symbol of the grace. If we get close, it's called the Table of Lost Grace. Now, who would have lost their grace? Let's see, maybe these weapons can tell us a little bit about it. We see what looks to be bronze or rusty weapons, maybe stone, with tree symbols on it. So, these must be quite old, as well as this weird shattered axe that seems rather out of place, rather big. Not much to go off of this, the knowledge we have, but we have a bit more knowledge, of course. So we can already say that this is not from this age. The tree weapons come from the age of the Crucible. This little hint. So this table is quite old. Age of the Crucible is like the early days of the Earth Tree. So modern world example would be American Civil War for Americans, or something like that. For a European country, would not be medieval ages, but also not quite the Industrial Revolution, like Renaissance.
Oh,
Alright.
I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Yeah, we do. Guidance of grace are those little lines in the air coming from some of the sides of grace, and we do
You
see them.
do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
Okay. This implies that this table of lost grace is for all these tarnished who do not have the guidance of grace anymore. So not only have they been abandoned by grace entirely, shunned from the Golden Order, shunned from society, right? But also shunned by the gods. Dude has a bunch of incantations to sell. Oh, you can't really
May the
cast
golden
any of them. At least not any of the good ones. Let's continue. Who's this guy? Let's look at him. Appears to have two colors in his armor sets, two heads, a normal one and this silvery one that he's holding with his actual hand. The other figure is also hugging him, and he seems just like a split guy. Two people, one body.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number. Unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Did kill a mariner.
Well, well. With a prowess for weeding death root. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their death root, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you?
Sure.
Very well.
Why not?
Show me your map. I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway.
Anyway,
It will
brief on
lead
that.
you to Garank, the beast clergyman. What is it? Still milling about? The map indicates where the gateway is hidden. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
New figure who may be Garang. And he only introduced himself as D. What's the matter, he attends to. Let's try our best to follow his questline.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant,
No, not.
but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman. She's a servant to mine. She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number, honestly.
Okay. Oh, called up Tomboy. The Statue of America. This is for PvP. You rest at it, and you start PvP. This guy seems to be older. Let's look at him. Can't see his head. He's holding a weird staff that culminates in a hand holding some globe.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
Okay, doesn't seem very welcoming. Here we see a big locked door. Now who else may be here? Another locked door and this strange figure. And what about them? They appear to have some golden bones mixed into their dark armor, be it metal. If it is, it's very rusted. Just standing here waiting. Edgelord. Yeah, not really someone of many words. Here we find Twin Maiden husks. And they're merchants. Memory stones. Now these are quite important. These we should buy. They increase our spell slots. Even if we don't want any right now, we may want some for the future. Can we find here? We can see one painting. I assume it is of America, the goddess. One of the Earth Tree. One of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, together with the lion Sarash on his shoulder. And now of the current Elden Lord Radan. Red hair, and if you look at his hand right here, which looks kind of funny, right? Why would his hand look like that? He established the current form of the religion, the Golden Order, which one's order, one's pulling, one's shoving, one's order, not chaos. It hates chaos. Which was, ironically, the big thing of the Age of the Crucible. We get into it later, but he established the symbol of like essentially a T-pose. And that's it. Even in the painting he's T-posing. Showing his devotion. Now what's down here? We see down here the pact that allows us, or prohibits us, from attacking anyone is gone. attacked by Mad Tongue Aldrich. Takes a bow, but still wants to kill us. As we can see, Bloodlust is our only real way of attacking him. We did. Now what's the deal with Aldrich? He's just here casting weird spells trying to kill us. The name Mad Tongue is an indicator here. He appears to be a tarnished, oops, that was driven mad somehow. So clearly it is possible to break this oath and attack people even at this round table. Skyrim spell. Another bleed effect that may do the trick for us. Yep. He's dead. Taunter's tongue. Let's see. As we see, it's a multiplayer item. Allows your world to be invaded without any filled finger cooperators present. And it also shortens the interval between windows of opportunity for invasion. Additionally, enables the arrival of a second invader to join when cooperator is present. With 2 invaders, the maximum number of cooperators become 1. So, this guy is weird. Needless to say. There's no further lore to it. So it must be some man. I guess that's what it comes down to. Maybe this can give us some more insight as to what he was doing. So area downstairs only is this little corpse. Cypher Pattern, which is a weapon. One of the weapons originated from the 2 fingers. A formless sequence of ciphers comprise its blade, and as such, no shield can repel it. Deals holy damage. The furtive inscription appears to hang in the air, the language of light spoken by the 2 fingers. Now the question is, this charred corpse killed by Mad Tongue Aldrich, or did the Mad Tongue protect the corpse? corpse for whatever reason. Question with no answer. Sometimes people gain a title like Mad Tongue unrightfully. Sometimes rightfully so. Just resting, healing up a bit. Still one more corridor for us to explore. Now this guy, let's look at him for a second. Quite the chaotic creature indeed. So he's a humanoid man. Scales on his body, horns growing from him. Stub for a tail, dragon-like claws, chained to the wall next to weapons. Looks like he's smithing all the time here. He is definitely a remnant of this age of the Crucible. Crucible, as we will come to learn, first like a pod where everything was mixed together. After the Age of the Dragons, the Age of the Glowmite Queen, the Greater Will wanted to start a new age, but what did want to start? So basically threw everything in a pot, and everything that emerged, everything was birthed, could have had traits from other people. There are like the demi-humans. I assume they arrive from this age. They have some like ape features, and there are some with more draconic features. Later on, it died down as it was clear the tree would be the next big thing, and order, the Golden Order, became the major religion, and most of the previous things that were looked as divine were shunned. And sometimes people are birthed of minor remnants of this age. They're called omens. Their key feature is they have weird horns. I don't think he has omen horns. Rather, I do think he's just a creature of the Crucible. The Omen have some other problems we'll get into once we see an Omen.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Even time. Technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
So he was locked up in here by her. Glowmite Queen America. I assume these are the only real options here. Given the fact that he's working for the Tarnished, but not prisoned by the Tarnished, I assume Queen America locked him up in here and forced him to work for all likes of us. Why she did it? Did he do something bad? We don't know. Though America was a bit of a schemer, so maybe she just put him here for his skills and he never did anything wrong. Not last NPC. The picture of America. She's here. Some decorations to this place. Plans too. So maybe she was experiencing like teas, experimenting with maybe fumes, maybe smells.
Greetings, great champion
Sort of
called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, Would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Sure.
Ah, my thanks, great champion.
Pilot set control.
You are very warm.
We have a lot of vigor.
What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need. I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? The blessing is still aflame in your breast, dear. Would you like to be held? Regardless? Then good day to you, my dear.
Okay, so she's a deathbed companion. And she gave us a Baldakin's blessing. Favor bestowed by deathbed companion. Protection of a hidden temple in the guise of a bedchamber. Use FP temporarily boost poise. The favor allows one to forget any aches and pains. In death, there is only one peace, for in death there can be no sensation. Deathbed companions take the warmth and vigor of champions like us. Not stealing it, they just take some, we give it off all the time. And grants it to the people that are dying, suffering. Somewhere village, smoldering church. What's the next big goal here? Now, let's get down here. What? Yeah, the round table hold will be our main hub area for this game. And yeah, it is created by some powerful entity, presumably the goddess of this age. In order to help and aid the tarnished. Which brings up the question, why would a goddess that banishes you work on the solution to your banishment? Can't you make up your mind? Why banish someone and then help them come back? Want to do two big things. Okay. Number one, we check the bridge out at night because it will be a cool event. Oh yeah. Damn. Neighbor's gone crazy, I swear to God. Okay. And then we're trying to find a weapon. Just because it is the weapon I want to use for this run, at least for the beginning. enemy. Light cavalry. Where's it going? Stop running these big ass circles. I swear to God. You're gonna have a problem. Oh, I can summon horsemen. No, die. Didn't know I could summon this horsey man. Is this first time for everything? I doubt it's still nighttime. It's not. This event only happens at night. At night, this guy spawns. And, let's do something like that. And there's a big troll drawn. Oh, no. Let's do that now. Yeah, big troll drawn. I didn't know what the thing's supposed to be. Like, it looks like a carriage, but there's just an item in it. No people. There's the rider. Explode it. Fine. I'll drive past, right past him. I set my pride aside. I could have upgraded my weapon, but I didn't because I don't plan on keeping this one. Oh, there's still the carriage. Guess I'm taking it. All I need was break this down. Thank you. Great axe. Let's ignore a bunch of stuff for now. Oh. Okay, somewhere here should be a site of grace. Yeah, that's where I want to go. There it is. Let's also ignore settlement for now. Take the weapon, upgrade the weapon. And then, it's probably time to call it quits for this episode. So these things are indicating Evergal, which is essentially a magic prison. They're put in like a small pocket dimension where they can't escape from. This prison is Bloodhound Knight Darrow. You got him! Bloodhound's fang. Damn! Neighbors, swear to God. Yeah, so this weapon is stronger. Heard it's supposed to be quite good. Let's upgrade it!
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arm.
Okay, this weapon cannot have an altered edge of war. And wants somber smoothing stones, okay. Not normal ones. Oh well. It's all looking. Let's call it quits for here then.
Hey!
I love you. I talk to you later. Bye bye.